Hello, welcome to another part of my Swedish campaign in Crusader Kings 2. So we've managed to unite the De Jure Kingdom of Sweden. All lands within the De Jure Kingdom are swearing fealty to the king, which is very good. I've noticed that I don't actually have the duchy that relates to my capital, and my primary holding here is Södermanland, or Stockholm as I shall refer to it as. The actual duchy that falls under though is Östergötland, and it's held by this chap here. He has a moderate opinion of me. He's not too bothered either way. So it's something to keep in mind. I do generally like to have one or two duchies myself next to each other, which I can really kind of reinforce and have a kind of strong base to raise armies, deal with any vassals, or expand. So I may, at a later date, look into trying to reclaim the Duchy of Östergötland from him. It's not a priority, however. He doesn't hate me or anything, so that's fine. Sorry, I've been mistaken. I haven't united the entire De Jure Kingdom. The county of Vilken is still up for grabs. It's owned by Norway, but it is part of our De Jure Kingdom. Good start. Norway, my neighbour, they've managed to actually beat Harold, and they now own the Kingdom of England. William the... well, it's not the Conqueror, it's William the Bastard at the moment, is still fighting them. If he can fight them off, he will regain control of England, and that would be in our interest, really. Norway's pretty big and scary as it is, but add England to the mix and we're not going to be able to do much about them. We'll be at their mercy, and that's not very good. Family-wise, I'm a bit disappointed with my children. The only son of mine who's managed to produce any boys was foolishly married to a landed lady, so he has left our court and headed off to Navarra. The other sons I have, they're producing children, but they're all girls. So I hope that will change. Definitely need some males in the family here. So as for the upcoming future, I'm going to be building up a bit of a treasury, building up my treasury, getting a bit of a balance, sorry, and I'll be waging a few holy wars into Finland. I do want to incorporate as much of Finland into our kingdom as possible. It's not going to be easy. The Holy War Casus Belli does drag everybody into the war, and they're fair game for any other Christian nation. Norway, Denmark, the HRE, they do like to head out here themselves, so that's something to watch out for. We still have the... hang on a sec. Okay, so the church wants us to pay for a miracle play. 7 gold, but 10 piety. I'm gonna fork out the gold. Piety is nice, and yeah, I don't want to upset any bishops. If I had to guess, I'd say that Norway's definitely going to fend off William the Conqueror, unless he is able to raise another army. He's currently fighting William and the Duke of Cornwall. Oh, there we go, white peace. So William has decided not to pursue his conquest of England any further. That is worrying. quite strange to think that I could have been part Norwegian, given that I am from this part of the world. Anyway. Okay, so up to 76 gold. I want to hire the same band of mercenaries that we called on last time. That's the Lappish band here. 1,498 troops. And they have a monthly cost of 3.74, which is just about affordable for me. I'll still be running at a loss once they've been hired, but it's such a fraction of loss. I can sustain that for quite some time. Hopefully long enough to take a bit of Finland. I will be starting here. There's a land bridge heading across, so it'll be a nice place to start. Okay, our knowledge of noble customs has increased. Still have an unlanded son. I am mainly waiting to get up to medium crown authority. Oh, there we go. Norway has finished off Cornwall. They completely own England now. Oh dear. So yes, in the next generation of rulers, I'll be able to up the crown authority again to medium, and that's going to allow me to revoke titles of infidels for no penalty. And there's a lot of provinces that are going to be revoked once that happens. Okay, so we built a castle village, and we've increased our relationship again. Our relationship with the Grand Mayor should be maxed now, so I should really be removing my Chancellor. Now the main purpose of the Chancellor is to fabricate claims, or so dissent. As far as fabricating claims go, I suppose it would be wise to look at expanding into Denmark. I don't know our relative strength. It could be that going to war with Denmark would result in defeat. I just don't know. However, it doesn't cost me anything to send a Chancellor over there. I can always decline a claim if he generates one. So I think I'll send him to probably Holland here. He can always be reallocated if my king dies and I need to improve relations with any other vassals. So I'm just going to wait until we have just over 100 gold, and I shall then declare war and see how we fare against High Chief Fiala of Satakuntans. Satakuntans. I don't know. Oh dearie me. 3 duchies can be created, which would be very, very nice to have. They're going to be of more use though once I've got some Catholic men of, preferably from my house. If I can give them ducal titles, I'll be in a very strong position. I do wish somebody else had won this war. Still, them's the breaks. Yeah, I'll wait till January 1075 and then I shall declare the war and head out there. Okay, I have a child who lacks a guardian. It's the daughter of our heir, Prince Inga. So I think it would be sensible if we decide to educate her. Ah, Maria is pregnant. We have been busy. K5 prestige. I think we all know why that happens. One more month to go. Oh goody, a daughter. Just what we needed. That's 4 daughters, 4 girls in a row. I hope it's not going to be one of those campaigns. Ah, okay, that's good. We've built a medium stone wall. Ideally, we should now be able to support this mercenary band. Is that right? 381? No, we'll be just short of monthly balance. Okay, so let's do this. High Chief, it's time for war. So yeah, nearby rulers might ask to join in defence of their faith. So we could find ourselves at war with the entirety of Finland. If that happens, very likely we'll be in trouble. So let's hope for the best. Let's raise everybody. Have them meet up in Upland. Raise the Grand Mayor's fleet and send them off here. So this glowing red line indicates the extent of the war. Yep, you're a heretic, go away. I'm busy. So if this expands as more people join the war, we all know about it. And in fact, yeah, there we go. Everyone's joined in. Apart from Kola Sami up here. Well, we don't need the fleet, so they can be disbanded right now. We're losing 1 gold a month, so I am going to want to have a quick resolution to this conflict, but that's pretty optimistic. So we're crossing water on this attack, so it's likely we'll suffer a few losses. Cut of that. Oh well, okay, that's fine. But like I say, we do outnumber them, a ratio of 4 to 1. Okay, we'll pursue. Hopefully nobody approaches from the north. Excellent! We have a son. Okay, so they've been taken care of. We have 4,000 units in Finland now. I will keep them here. We're going to want to take the province as quickly as we can. The value of the war score does depend on how much of the objectives you own. You can be winning battles, but if we don't own this province, our war score will continue to decrease. Seems we're being attacked here by a smaller force. Hopefully we can drive them back without taking too many casualties. Can call in allies, however. King Harold the Conqueror. Calling him to war would have 2 benefits. Not only would his forces be of great use, but it will stop him from declaring his own holy war in this region. Yep, everybody's a heretic. Burn them all! Oh, this is interesting. Ragnhild seeks to kill one of my sons. Who are you? You're a big nobody. Oh, this is interesting. Right, this guy is the chap I was discussing earlier. He owns the duchy that I rather desire. I'm very covetous like that. His wife is plotting to kill one of my sons, so I can imprison his wife. And we have a very high chance of it succeeding. And if we do that, he will not be able to produce any heirs. There's no conjugal visits in this game. So, when he dies, I will inherit the duchy and the 2 counties, which would be ideal. So all we need to do is imprison his wife. We have a 73% chance of that succeeding. If it fails, not only will we miss this opportunity, sorry, I do apologise. I was thinking that there's a chance of her revolting. That's not the case. She's not a man. She doesn't own land. It doesn't work that way in these times. So let's hope it succeeds. Yes, she has been imprisoned. So he is now completely unable to produce... Sorry, wrong. Wait, what? Right, yes. Sorry. Easily confused. So he's unable to produce children, she's in jail, I'm his heir. I could therefore plot to assassinate him, just to speed things up, as he is only 19 years old. So let's do that. Let's have our first assassination attempt. Who's willing to join this plot? Anybody? Nobody. Okay. Is anybody on the fence, at least? Okay, it's not looking good. Okay, well, we'll continue with the war. He is obviously unable to... Okay, good, Norway's joined in. He's unable to produce children, so eventually his lands will revert to the crown. If that's not me, it will be one of my children, which is excellent news. So, let's continue. Young Mare was torturing a rat behind the stables. Oh, I love rats. So we can let her have her fun, cane her, talk to her about kindness, or pray for her soul. Talking to her about kindness will give a 50% chance of gaining the trait kind, 40% chance of losing the trait cruel, and 10% chance of no effect, so I'll go with this one. And yeah, she's gained the kindness trait. I'm trying to produce marriageable women here so I can get them farmed out. Okay, fortunately these stragglers are unable to siege the castle because our garrison is too large. Excellent. Oh no, we are ill. That's not good. I certainly wouldn't want to die mid-war. That leads to a very messy inheritance, of course. Kettle has been imprisoned and released again. What is going on over there? Where are you off to? Have you found somewhere you can actually besiege? Keep an eye on you. Okay, we've taken over one of the holdings. We still need to take the city of Turku. Oh, you're off to Denmark, are you? Ah, it seems Denmark are fighting their own holy wars. They're heading for Livonia, which I believe is... well, I'm not sure, I believe it's around kind of Danzig area. Is there a search bar in this game? Oh wait, I can find out this way, can't I? Okay, yeah, Livonia's here. Oh right, we won the siege here. Excellent. Okay, and we have a 100% war score. Fantastic. So we can enforce our demands. Oh. Oh damn, I clicked too fast, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we've missed the opportunity to pick up Satagunta because it had been occupied by somebody else. That's... ah, Jason, that was very silly. Okay, well, lessons learnt, and pay attention. At least we've got Finland. Not the entirety of Finland, but this little province called Finland. Right, so... because it's a holy war, we do gain immediate possession of all the holdings. There's a town here which we're not capable of ruling efficiently, so I'm just going to create a new vassal here. And Mayor Dyer has taken that over. We have Cousteau here, and I think this would be a nice little addition for Inge. He's not actually landed yet, so congratulations. Here is the county of Finland and the city of Abo. So all of my sons are landed, and my granddaughter has left the court, so I should no longer be teaching her, is that correct? Yes, I believe so. I think it would show up here if you had a ward. Okay, so yeah, feel free to berate me in the comments. That was pretty silly. I should have that by now. Just trying to see who we have a truce with. I don't believe we have a truce with Sebastians. So if we declare war on them now, I don't know if the people who came to their defence in the previous war will be able to do so again, because we should have a truce. Is that right? No, it would say if we had a truce here, but it's not doing so. Does that mean I can just declare war straight away? No, I will be considered a truce breaker, which will hurt my diplomacy, and lower all pagan rulers' opinion of you. Well, okay, that's interesting. Why would I care about pagan rulers? Okay, either way, I'm not willing to give up 675 prestige. So what I'm going to do is just declare war on this guy. He's got the tribe here. We should be able to pick them all up. So let's do that. Raise everything. Get to Finland. Raise the boats. Get on board. And let's see how it goes. Oh, hurry up. Ooh, dangerous factions. There's a faction in our realm who require Prince Eric to become King of Sweden, and they currently have troops equal to 70% of my army. So hopefully there won't be too many casualties in this war. Okay, so the wife we've imprisoned is unhappy about her dark cell in a dungeon. I don't want her to die. Not because I'm a nice person, I'm really not, but if she dies then the Duke here will be able to remarry. So I'm going to be merciful. Hurry up, guys. Hopefully Harold will join us again. Excellent. So I think we've got enough troops here. Let's head eastwards. Oh, this is interesting. They appear to have superior numbers at the moment. At least they will once this army... Oh no! Oh dear, I've received a crushing blow to the head and will not stir from my repose. I am incapable. Oh, that's -6 to all stats. And lots of other nasty things. And we have a regent. Oh goodness. Okay, well, we know the score. Let's just besiege Usima, and then we'll deal with this army up here. I'm gonna die soon. I'm ill. I'm incapable. It's not looking good. Yeah, I really should have waited before declaring war. Let's get my old Lappish band out. I'll need them to just swing the battle in my favour. We're currently facing a similar sized army to our north, so I want to... Oh good, we've converted people to the Catholic faith. Let's get you up here to convert. Where's he off to? Ah! Norway is here to save the day. And unfortunately, Prince Eric wants to be king. Oh dear, this was the worst possible timing. So, okay, I appear to be confused. He only wants the Duchy of Upland. I am considering whether or not to just give in to this demand. I don't want to get involved in a very long drawn out war because my king is going to die soon. However, I don't think he's got much under his control, so I'm just going to take my chances. Tell him to sod off and see what happens. Oh, my son is dead. Okay, apparently something horrible is happening. Let's see. My son has died. My son and heir, I should point out. And yeah, the new heir is this guy, who's not actually part of our house. So I need to nominate Prince Eric of Sweden as my new heir, because I'm going to need his high marshal score. The time for diplomacy is over. So yes, you are my new son. Hopefully, well, sorry, you are always my son. I love you. But you are my new heir. You've been reinstated. Still waiting for a decision to see what's going to happen with regards to the Duchy of Upland. I think if he was going to revolt, he would have done so by now. So that definitely gives me hope. Okay, we're no longer ill, but we are still incapable. Norway has really come through to save the day here. They've dealt with this large army, and I'm now free to just carry on besieging this province. Should go at a very quick rate, given how many attackers we have here. And yeah, move up to Heim, and that should give us some new territory. Okay, that's the county. Hakan died? What is happening? Why are all my sons dying? Oh wow, okay. It says they're natural deaths. I don't know if that means that they're being assassinated but the conspirators not being detected, or if they are just not very healthy. Oh dear. This is not going well. And even if I am gaining land, that's nothing compared to the state of the bloodline. You know, it's not like Europa where you just want to get as big as possible. The rest of my sons are nowhere near the abilities of Count Ingo. He knew how to handle a sword and would have been a great count after my death. I know! Why did he have to die? Okay, so apparently we're most likely going to become craven, which is cowardly. There's a very, very small chance I'll become brave. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but... okay, I don't think anything happened. That's very strange. Ah, no, 100%. Okay, so I was sure that with a holy war, it doesn't matter how much of the land you actually occupy, it's the fact that they're giving in. And this seems like a good time to test this theory. And at least then I will know. Does that actually say? Yeah, King Stenkill I vassalizes lords of his religion and takes all other titles in the Duchy of Finland. So I should get that. I think the only reason I didn't get this was because it was occupied by somebody else. But if I'm wrong, I'll know for the future. So yeah, there we go. I got it all. I got it all! So this army's going to disband. Oh wait, oh. Oh lovely, we're actually still at war. Sorry guys, my bad. I will disband the Grand Mayor's armies. Yeah, dangerous factions. Can you just go away, please? Yes, my regent is embezzling money from the treasury. Oh dear. So I suspect this has happened because the High Chief here was fighting for Tavestus himself, and when I took control of it, I still had to fight the war to, well, to challenge him really. Much in the way that Harold Hardrada had to continue fighting William of Normandy. So I picked up 2 counties. I'll need to create a vassal for the city of Esbo, but I will wait a moment before trying that. Ah, we missed it. I will catch him in Satakunsa with my large army, so that's fine. I'll just create a vassal now. I'm hoping I won't have to besiege the provinces, and that he'll just give up after I defeat his army a few times. Wait there, you. They were beaten by 30 men. Oh dear. Come on. We need to get into a peace and await my death. apparently I want a siege there. I didn't realise anything had been occupied. Just need to wipe these guys out, which we have done. Will you accept peace? I'll take a white piece, that's fine. He'll lose prestige, and actually I'll get some prestige from doing that. Less than if we actually won, but I don't want to siege these provinces, so I'll just expand everyone and wait. Okay. Lovely. So, quick recap. My king is incapacitated, very shortly be dead. We have a regent who's stealing money. We've got a few pagan territories now, which I'll have to divvy up soon. And, well, Norway's very big and scary. That's what you need to take away from this episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.